Welcome to Integrated Health of Indiana's Talk at 10. And today we're going to take a brief moment and ask some questions. And this is actually more pointed towards our female audience. So if you're male and you're married to a female, this probably applies as well. I'm going to share screens real quick. Jump over here, share that. There we go. And now, what we're going to talk about. So, if you or your loved one suffers from acne, cramps, what other symptoms?
Thick facial hair, discolored skin,
Irregular or painful periods,
moodiness,
moodiness,
extreme moodiness,
yeah, monthly migraines, breast tenderness, endometriosis, all of those.
infertility is the big one.
Yeah, infertility. You can really, I know we like to go to the big drugs and the big things first, and we like to really hit on things such as, um, oh, fertility clinics and what is the procedure for doing that? In vitro fertilization.
They usually start with drugs like metformin and
Clomid.
well, they usually start with the metformin and then they move up the chain, and then once they've distinguished all that, then they go bigger.
They keep it getting bigger and bigger. So what this is leading up to is called polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS. And so this has a lot to do with women's hormones and how you balance the women's hormones. Um, the first thing to know about hormones is they are based on or made from
Cholesterol and fats.
cholesterol and fats. So you have to be giving the body good cholesterol and fats. Your liver will produce about 85% of your cholesterol you need a day. You need to get the other 15 to 20% in good fats and oils. And if you wait until the end of this, we'll talk to or show you some good fats and oils, things to be incorporating into your system. If you're already eating this way, and you still have polycystic ovary disease, then there's something in your body, diet, lifestyle, whatever, that you have to get rid of. And so, once again, food first is the foundation. And then after that, we can start to tease out and dig into what's going on. So, Miss Kathy here. Hey, good morning, Kath. And so, polycystic ovarian syndrome and all the other think about think about irregular periods, think about heavy periods, think about
Well, most people don't even know they have
cystic.
cystic ovarian syndrome. Most of them are most of the time that they get diagnosis, they're overweight individuals trying to have a baby, and they go to their doctor because they've tried and tried and tried with zero results.
And so we really have to take a quick second and look at this. So if we're overweight, our hormones are off, one of the first places we really want to start to look at is what whacks out the hormones, and that's sugar, added sugars. We typically get in lots of added sugars and lots of bad trans fats. And so, once again, if you've eliminated these things, it's time to start really digging into your biology and figuring out what's going on, what's happening. So, I would assume most people, and we already said it earlier, but most people realize that your hormones are made from cholesterol. If you have high cholesterol, mine was 344 at one time, and that's when I drank and I ate tons of refined foods, and it took me quite a while to really start to learn how to manipulate and bring that back down. So, do you know what shape your cholesterol is in? We do not want to do the standard. This test should just go away. The standard cholesterol test. There's not a big difference between doing the standard cholesterol test price wise, doing standard cholesterol, and doing an NMR. And the NMR gives you so much more information. So if you don't know what shape your cholesterol is in, that's where you need to start first off. Where's your cholesterol? Where's your insulin? And we need to bring those down. Next thing that we need to do is how do you help your hormones and how do you eat for your hormones? And so, of course, that's where we love to actually start, and we want to tell people here. So we need to really start with the good fats and oils. So this is a picture of olive oil. Now, you got to remember olive oil is a monounsaturated fat. And then you get good cholesterol from eggs, cashews. I tell you what, the avocado is just one powerhouse food. And it's very versatile. Tastes about great in everything that we make.
Oh yeah, you can make chocolate pudding all the way to a savory dish.
And so the reason why this is so good, you're going to see this several times. You're going to see it in fiber. You're going to see it in fats. And just in general, it's very high in micronutrients. This is what I call getting bang for your buck. The next is coconut oil. And so think about a couple of things with these good fats. When you're eating good fats, I'm going to emphasize, y'all can't see me. I'm going to emphasize, when you're eating fats, never eat refined sugars with fats, because good morning, Vic. The only thing you're doing when you eat sugar with fat, and think milk chocolate bar. Those are oxidized fats. They do horrible things in the body. If you listen to or read Dr. Avia Ram, who talks about hormonal health, she talks about getting 40 grams of 85% or higher dark chocolate, unsweetened. That's going to be a bitter thing, but it's got the polyphenols and the good fats in there that actually help regulate women's hormones. So once again, eating chocolate is great for you. Do not mix it with sugar.
Cacao is even better.
Yep. Well, cacao, chocolate.
When you say chocolate, they think of Hershey's.
Yeah, no.
Cacao, not chocolate bars.
That's my fault. Sorry. Yes. And then last, ghee. Ghee is just refined butter. They've basically taken the milk solids out. So they've strained it, they've pulled the milk solids out, and all you're left is with the good fats and the good oils. Once we go from there, the next things we need to eat for, these are omega-3 sources. So once again, these are anti-inflammatory in the human body. So when you're looking at anti-inflammatory, you got to think salmon, herring, anchovies, mackerels, and sardines. And this dish is a herring dish, and they've got good fruit in there. You're going to be getting fiber. So there we're mixing a fiber with a sugar that slows down the release of sugar into the system, thereby not needing to spike insulin. Insulin is a great hormone. We have to have it. It's essential to life. But in America, our fast food way of life, our fast times way of life is very detrimental, and it causes spikes in insulin. So these omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. They're very, very healthy for the body, and they're a great source of protein. So for women, you're getting multiple bangs for the buck. You're getting good proteins, which you need. You're getting good fats for your hormones. And you guys are very, very, very sensitive to these things. Guys are too. We just get different issues. When we look at fermented foods, these are things that you actually you have to have, and you have to have these for the microbiome. And the microbiome. So if you look at this is a coconut yogurt. And what they've done is they've added the raspberries to that, which are great fruits for female hormones. They've got fiber in them. This also has chia in it. And you've got to think about chia, and I'll cover that in another slide here in just a second. But chia is a fiber and it's a binder. Women require fiber to bind to estrogen to get it out. Otherwise, it just gets recycled. And that's when we start to see things like estrogen dominant cancers and things coming about. So these things are all for the microbiome. They all have lots of fiber in here. Here they've fermented fruits. So these things are great for the microbiome, and they're wonderful for women and men to help our hormones, to help regulation, to build up the microbiome. So get out there and make your own sauerkraut, kimchi, lacto fermented veggies. Use coconut, unsweetened coconut yogurt in things. If you can find a good unsweetened Greek yogurt, that's fabulous as well. And then, as funny as it sounds, when we start to look for fiber, having beans, two to three times per week helps regulate cholesterol. It helps lower your blood sugar. It gives you good fiber. These are the things that you want to happen. Next, you're seeing an artichoke. That's high in fiber. Your berries. These berries are high in fiber, low in sugar, and once again, you're doubling up your bang for the buck. I'm showing you the parfait again, and there are chia seeds in here. And those chia seeds are the things that, like I said, they bind to the estrogen to get it out. And last but not least, we see our friend the avocado, because just multiple bangs for the buck. You're getting almost in one avocado, almost 10 grams of fiber. You're getting fabulous monounsaturated fats. So you can take avocado oil and add it to about anything, and you're going to get very good health benefits. So these are the things that you have to have in your diet. They're fun to cook with. They taste great. We made a black bean
pasta.
Black bean pasta is fabulous. And these are the things to regulate the hormones. So if you are going to, actually, if you go to the clinic's website, right now, I think we're still running the pop-up for last week's. This one will start actually probably at about 11 o'clock. But if you go to the website, there's a questionnaire, and you can sit there and answer the questionnaire and then send me an email or something of that nature to show what needs to be done. Do you have high estrogen, high progesterone? What it starts to give us an idea of where hormones are out of whack. And I would recommend for both of you guys to try that and look at that and tell me what the results are. And that way we can, help you out even more. So that pop-up should go live in probably an hour. Next week, we will be talking about over-the-counters. Yeah. Right? Over-the-counter medications, and why the over-the-counter medications, they serve a purpose, but they do damage in the long run, and we want to cover that so you know why, so you can control your health. And just remember, we're here to help you heal from the inside out. That's what we're all about. Have a great day.